And then they started moving the other way. And then after the Second World War was another wave of Ukrainians that came in. So they have just continued to flourish and expand their culture, right? And, you know, my parents came after the Second World War. Then there was a third wave that came in the 90s, and another wave that we call the fourth wave that came in this just past 10 years. And they're not the kind of people that sit around and do nothing. They contribute, they work, they are hardworking people, and they've done quite a bit working with the Canadian government. Many of them fought in the war. And we're honored. We have a soldier by the name of, I'm trying to remember now, I think it's Ivan Filippo, who was given the Victoria Cross, and there is a book being written about him now that will be published very shortly. So yes, we've become part of the Canadian culture. We've become part of the community, but we still don't lose our own culture.
Okay, ma'am. And can you also give an information on some of the customs and the traditional things that we could have experienced here today at the Focus?
Absolutely. Obviously, if anyone has gone in to see, we have our embroidered clothing, our shirts, and every region in the Ukraine had its own type of embroidery. Some of it was cross-stitching, some was a different kind of a stitching, but all of it is on display here, so you will see different kinds of embroidery. You will see the different kinds of skirts that they wore, as in the dancers. We have the Poltavian region, which is in the eastern part of Ukraine. We have the Hutsul region, which is in the southwestern part of Ukraine by the Carpathian Mountains. A lot of that is mixed too with cultures like the Macedonians and the Greeks and the Romanians and the Polish. You'll see similarities, but we still have our own traditions. The food, the pierogies, the cabbage rolls, the sauerkraut, the meat on a stick. All of the Slavic cultures tend to do that, whether they're Slovak or Polish or Russian. They will all continue those same foods, but all of them are a little different. They're all slightly different in taste, made a little differently perhaps, but very, very similar. So you'll be able to see that. Our icons, the paintings that are in the church, which is the Byzantine style, and they're all very beautiful and very, very traditional in their style. I guess, that's about it, and the music, of course. We have our music, which is very lively. It is also very sad. We have different kinds. So yes, we're just partaking in like everyone else.
Okay, ma'am. And before we finish this interview, can you please give us your own opinion on the celebration of Canada 150?
Well, we're very keen this year. We will have our Heritage Day coming up, but we're very keen to show how Ukrainians have contributed to the Canadian atmosphere, to the Canadian mosaic. We have many famous people that are of Ukrainian descent and Ukrainian background that have risen to very high areas within government, within hockey, within all aspects. For example, Roberta Bondar, who is an astronaut, is of Ukrainian background. Wayne Gretzky is a very well-known person who is of Ukrainian background. We had judges. We have right now a senator, and Renel Andrichuk, who is of Ukrainian background. So we contribute. We do everything we can to be part of the mosaic and to show that we are capable and willing to be part of that mosaic. So we wish to celebrate